Hi, everybody. Welcome to the Kimberly Cloud Show. I am your host, Kimberly Cloud. So, I have something to send to Hollywood, a message. I've been giving y'all messages for ever since when, but this goes out to a particular person named Britney Spears. Like, I sat up there and I feel her pain. I would never want to see her because she is so damaged. And, but I would want to see her to say, I'm sorry for what you've been through. I would never do something like that to harm you. And I didn't the reason why I bring her up is because I was playing one of her songs, Womanizer, and she's a great person. You know, she was she is a talented um artist. She may have got the help and direction of producers and directors, but she cracked it. She was the one out there on the floors dancing and doing all of those moves, you know. And it got to a point on ET, I saw that she wasn't even, she didn't even like to be touched no more. You know, she felt like she was being overly touched. And I read a lot about her. Even if I didn't read per se, I looked at a lot of videos, enough to conclude that she's still good, but she's damaged. If she was black, she would be Wendy Williams. And Wendy Williams is locked up. How would y'all feel if y'all got locked up and somebody said you had dementia in the state of California and you don't have it and you can prove it? What my father has is dementia. He can only remember names and short sentences. But for someone who can get broadcasters to come to her and she has a dialogue out of this world, you know, from TMZ, from what TMZ say, is just crazy. You know, I usually don't watch shows like that before we get started. But it's like I had to say that, you know. It's so many. I feel for Wendy Williams, even though, you know, you karma karma is real, whether people want to introduce karma into their life or not. You know, I think that I am, and I suffer because of what I'm doing now to tell the truth, because it hurts the people that I talk about. But karma comes in different forms. And Wendy Williams, she got her big break talking about everyone, and she didn't like Beyonce, and you know, do life carry karma in our lives? Do it really carry karma? You know, I think so. Life, and that's why I include myself. So let's get started with putting these banners and virtual studios together. So, yeah. Okay, I was in the middle of doing one person. I gotta write him because I haven't seen his bio pic, so he has a day. Jacob. Hello, Jacob. Could you kindly send your bio? So, um, give me a second. Okay, now go here. Okay, did I look her, let me look her up. Is this the right email? K Trial Consulting. Let's look over here. Just in case. I don't care if it's the same Catherine. I hello. Mm, mm, thanks. I was also watching Obama speak about killing Osama bin Laden. I know it's old, but um, I wish we had the drug that he had to keep him so calm in demeanor. And I have to admire that he only messed up on like 3 words. You're still on one hand in the 15 minutes you spoke. That's excellent. Um, I know he laughed when I said brother, but that's how I feel about like just like I feel like all races is my sisters. You know, we all have a direct line of DNA, and people don't see that. You know, they go to the one that is closest to them. Where, oh, I forgot to open another one. Oh, he's already on there. I'm so glad I caught that. Really, um, okay, I already have him to, um, I promised myself I wouldn't do it a week in advance, but what I will do is go through all of these, make sure so they'll have advance to send their bios if they. I love I love it when they send their bios. Oh, that's what I like about getting to learn about the world. Wow. She is an architect and executive coach who help overload leaders build high trust sufficient teams so they get better results. It's kind of what I'm going through right now. I'm trying to figure that out in class right now. She's the author of Clicking and the author of AI Revolution and the creator of Adria AI, an AI powered coach for leaders. That is so, I had to say that. When I seen that part, I skimmed through it at first, but then when I seen that part, I had to read everything. um, a former chief people officer, ex Deloitte Pro. I want to, it's brought up. Daria brings over 15 years of global leadership experience to every conversation. Let's see what this means. That's hard to do. Layoffs is a blessing in disguise because had I never made the move of getting fired, I wouldn't be here. Wow, that's pretty cool. As long as I know a little bit about it, I'm good. I know she probably grinded hard, like junior led disruptions and solely meetings that disrespect expert. Um, Meta, yeah, blessings in disguise. That's a lot to internalize. Okay. Have you ever been able to look at a word and if it's twisted, even that's a puzzle. That's a pretty critical thinking. If you know how to spell it, but it's backwards. All the words are mumbled and scrambled, you know. Okay, I don't need that and that. And now I have Canva open over here. Save image as area. Canva. They confusing me now, dog. Like, where am I at? I'm in the AI section. Okay. That was such a great interview. 9 October the 27th, 9 to 9:30. Waiting on you. I kind of like how I did it. I know I'm not going to be able to do it the same way, but it says guest star and then it's like semicolons or something like that. And then you got her name a little inch up. And then you kind of got it like it's a little overlapping, but it's not overlapping. That it looks kind of like dimensional if you look at it carefully. Oh yeah, she did say she she's not even over here. Where is she at? UK? Um, here. I should not should start out with here. As per our agreed conversation, um, here is the link for the show. Take care and see you then. Do y'all think that sounded too harsh? No, it sounded fair. As per our agreed conversation, here's the link for the show. Take care and see you then, Miss Cloud. Oh, that's way in November. We're not even there yet. So we can shut this down. Um, Lord Jesus, help me. Um, hold on. So, matchmaker, F1. There we go. I like that. That's a pretty picture. Very beautiful dress. Nadine Zumont. Patch perfect. Very sci-fi-ish, Japanese-ish or something. I know Japanese is not a word, but I'm just saying it's a Ebonics. All these potential guests. I've seen her before somewhere. I've seen Carissa. I think I interviewed her. I've interviewed Rick. Um, who else? They got some fresh faces. I like talking to women Mary McCorvey's age because it's like they have so much to offer, you know, so much to offer. They done been in this world for almost however long she's been in this world. I love that picture. I sometimes get tips from different podcasters and different people, you know. She's in Self-Care Alchemist. That's pretty cool. What do you call it? Hmm. It's like whole health or something where they like they have ingredients. I remember one day I went to this Chinese or Asian it was a medicine place in Tacoma, and I went there and I asked him about losing weight, and he gave me some Asian medication. It wasn't, and I pitched the idea and told them and showed them exactly what it was, but it wasn't like a narcotic or nothing. It was just like the way of life of how they get rid of weight and stuff of that nature. So the self-care alchemist, to be in alchemy, I look at it as um, trying different things, magic. So I like the way she used that and compares it with achieving executives, entrepreneurs, and organizations transform burnout into boundaries, balance, and bliss. Her title is very catchy, pretty cool. Okay. I'll let I'll let I'm not laughing at anybody. I'm laughing at something else, an inside joke. But I can be honest, I noticed my um thumbnail and I was like, okay, maybe I need to get some more pictures going or more professional pictures. It was summertime. So, yeah. And that's why I laughed. I kind of like laughed at myself, because I say to myself, well, you know, why would I, you know, um, put that on that board, that kind of professional board, you know, like Matchmaker FM. Because I, out of everybody I interviewed, I have not met up with not one person since I've been on Matchmaker before, So, yeah, that's what I was thinking about. I know that sounds so weird, but sometimes when you're thinking about things, you're like, not what was I thinking, but like, maybe you need to upgrade a little bit. That's it. And just more professional. But like I said, I had my reason for that picture. That picture meant a lot to me because I was in Redmond and I did it myself, at a business place. You know, I worked hard to put out what I put out, you know, and I plan on getting new equipment like a camera or something. Um, and during my lost hours, the lost Kimberly cloud hours, which is during the day, I can film myself that way. So that's what I want to do. But I want to get more professional. I don't know how I'm going to do that. I probably asked Brock, how can my camera look more professional? I mean, because the background is, I did the background myself. So basically, how can I get a better camera angle? So I set up all the virtual studios that I could. Now, when it comes down in the Halloween time, probably on between the second and the third, I will be putting I can't pronounce her name. I will be putting her on for November. And I should have some lined up for November. Um, this was like a down to earth type video, and I I can't allow myself to feel like any shame for what I go through. Sometimes I speak out loud, but I I want y'all to see who I am. You know, I think hard about what I put out there, and I just want to be recognized for that. You know, I just want to be recognized for putting hard work, determination into, even if I don't work as many hours as a typical entrepreneur. I put out my soul. That's a vulnerable thing to do, a very vulnerable thing. But I do it because I enjoy God watching over me. I enjoy the good people who get on here and want to see me do good, because I know there's some of them, some of you guys. And I just get on here and do my show. And that's why I'm ending like this, because I actually finished early. So, yeah. I went on Matchmaker, just one message, and I did other things, like email people for their bio and pick, and you know, other things. So, but I did them. I did them. And I I wanted to close because I really don't have much else to say. I have to actually get my house together and tend to my house too. But I wanted to say, thank you all for watching me. Thank you all for watching me. I appreciate you guys. Like, I appreciate you guys. Now the haters, we always have to talk about haters. The haters, I could care less about. But thank you for watching. That's pretty cool too. You say today is one step closer to killing Kimberly Cloud. And so yeah. But the haters, it's like that Blades of Glory thing where he was like, "Oh, I'm gonna help you, but I'm still kill you one day." So yeah, yeah. But I'm just joking around, y'all. So So yeah, let me get off of here. Thank you guys. Thank you. And I cannot wait to give y'all one hell of a show. For each and every person I put on my roster, I will give them one hella show for 30 minutes, making you look good, making you look good. It ain't about me. It ain't about me. It's not about me. Take care.
Never waste my time.